This cover reminds me of Spartacus, which is a damn good show if you like violence, and also the occasional titty hanging out. What's up everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer you should know by now, but if you're an indie artist looking for an album review and some promo, you can hit up Luke at redmattersite.com. And what I have for you boys and girls today is an indie review for Gil Thompson's album, Gods at War. Now, Gil Thompson is from Allentown, Pennsylvania, and to find out more about him and to check out his music and his links, just check out that oh so fantastic and glorious information box that's underneath this video, because it holds the key and all of your answers. Now, as you may have been able to guess by this album cover and also its title, this one samples a lot of music and also some clips from the God of War video games. So you can really expect to hear a lot of orchestral samples, blaring horns, strings, vocal pads, and that sort of thing. You really get an epic and legendary feel from this production, and it's all done very well. For just a couple of examples, you can check the instrumental track, Your Soul Is Mine, which I would love to hear someone rap over, so hopefully Gil does something with that track eventually. And the song Roar is very bass heavy and orchestral, like I said. It also has this really catchy and aggressive hook where he chants, "Who coming with me?" and then it goes, "Right here." So I think that would work perfectly at a show. It's just really rowdy and aggressive, so that's what you're going to get throughout this project, those epic beats and an aggressive rapping style. I Thought You Knew Better has these blaring horns, and Gil gives you two options. You can be his friend or an enemy, so he is not playing around on this track. And then on the hook, he makes it clear that no one can stop his success, and he also shows off some really nice flows on this track and throughout this whole album really. I'd say he's a very high quality MC with great lyricism, great flows and delivery, and also some great content. So this song was a great way to start the album off, and the next song, Threshold, keeps that momentum going. It has this really nice vocal pad production, and on this one, Gil is just making it clear that he really loves and respects that hip-hop culture, just that classic hip-hop culture, when people actually cared about lyricism and making the best music possible, because as he says on this track, he just really is tired of whack rappers, and he hates to see the culture going down. Although he doesn't hate on anyone's success, he just wishes things were a little bit better when it comes to the state of hip-hop. So I think a lot of people will agree with him there and be able to relate to how he feels. And there's some other good content on here as well. You're gonna get some inspirational shit, like on the song Prosper, which is obviously all about prospering and never giving up. And on the song Fearless, he's just sharing his experiences because that's how he gives his wisdom. He looks at his past and he passes that on. So I really like what he's doing on some of these songs, including on the song Impact, which, as you can guess, once again by the title, is about just making an impact. Although I did find that some of the vocals on the hook were a little bit low and they probably could have been turned up a little bit more. But my favorite track on here by far has got to be The Graveyard. This one is just really dark and gritty and grimy, and it actually kind of reminds me of some Jedi mind tricks music because of that darkness, and also because of the imagery that involves samurais, ninjas, swords, cemeteries, just all that sort of stuff. It's a really hard-hitting track, and I like how his vocals have a little bit more raspiness on this song. So this one really stood out to me, and I think it is dope. But if there is one thing about this album that kind of holds it back a little bit, it's that the production can really start to sound the same the more you listen to it. There's really not a whole lot of variety here, and the first half of this album is much better than the second half. So I think it could be a little bit more consistent, but this shit is still fire, and I definitely think you should check it out. It's one of my favorite indie releases so far this year, and I give it a 3.5 out of 5. But you guys check it out for yourself and then hit me up in the comments section to let me know what you think. And make sure you do all that good YouTube and social media stuff, man. Where you like my videos, you share them, you follow me on Twitter, you retweet the videos, and you especially subscribe to my channel. Thank you for all the support, everybody. I'll see you next time.